mentioned yesterday, our efforts to positively identify the deceased individual here has been found. We are fairly confident that that subject is Guy Edward Bartkiss, 25-year-old from, again, Palm Springs, from, again, 29 Palms. We are working through some other technical means to positively identify the decedent here. But we believe at this moment, based on the evidence that we've gathered, that that is Mr. Bartkiss as the decedent here. The subject had nihilistic ideations, and this was a targeted attack against the IDF facility. Make no mistake, we are treating this, as I said yesterday, as an intentional act of terrorism. Due to the speed and professionalism of the Palm Springs Fire Department, Station 1, the Palm Springs Police Department, as well as the FBI bomb technicians, we were able to save all of the embryos at this facility. Good guys won, bad guys zero.
Well, I work at one of the resorts here in Palm Springs, and I was traveling by my bicycle on my way to work, and as I was turning the corner off of Indian Canyon where this happened, the explosion happened. It knocked me off my bike. It was that big of an explosion. And I could hear windows shattering all around me. A lot of cars on the street screeched to a stop. You could hear things kind of moving around. When something this big happens in your town, it's certainly not expected, but it's also, you ask yourself, why would we draw that kind of attention? Why would anybody want to do something that was so awful? You know, to the fertility clinic here is actually sort of a wonderful thing. And the idea that, you know, that somebody would not approve of such a thing. When somebody comes for the joy of building a family, it's too much to grasp. Yeah, I think people should very rightly be shocked about things like this. You know, that what they're telling you is that your individual rights, your right to create a family, your right to live in a community, your right to be yourself, is something that somebody is going to push against, that they're going to suppress, that they're going to say no to, is incomprehensible. And a terrible sign of the times we live in. Terrible.
Very unexpected. It's a very, actually busy tourist and art and entertainment town. Yeah. Lots happens here, but not bombings. I mean, Coachella was a month ago, just 30 miles that way, Stagecoach. So this is unusual. It's very startling. We were sitting in our home, which is a mile from where it occurred, and it was very loud, and the house shook. So that must have been one big bomb to be happening a mile away. So.
I couldn't believe it. My neighbor told me last night when we went for a walk to walk our dogs. And who would have thought in Palm Springs, of all places? You know what I mean? But that's the world we live in, you know? It's just the way it is. We just have to accept things and pray for better outcomes and less violence. But it's like I said, it's the world that we live in, you know?
Got here about 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago.
And then the closure.
I guess it never really happened. I mean, it's a bomb, right? Yeah. So I think it's shocking, and I guess pretty shocking, especially it's just right by across the hospital, and then the fertility center and the hospital too. So that was a main concern because right by the hospital, and right in the city too. So very shocking. I guess it will take time. I guess people to recover from it.